Hello and welcome to the Lesson 6 case study for 7411 Administering Windows Server 2012 R2. So in this case study, we're talking about confidential and proprietary data being stored on a user's computer. And this user is a staff member who works in the Research and Development Department at Wingtip Toys. His name is Bob. And although Bob has encryption on these files, he is still leaving these files open for prying eyes, because as he's using these files, he walks away from his computer system momentarily, and then when he comes back to his computer, he sees Jill, another staff member in the department, using his computer. And although Jill's usage of his computer could be very innocent, she says that she's just checking the weather through Internet Explorer, who knows what she could be doing, because Bob has access to these files that are normally encrypted. However, that doesn't mean Jill also has access to these files. So we don't really know Jill's intent here. Perhaps Jill, again, was innocuously checking the weather, but perhaps she was actually looking at these files. So whether or not the files are encrypted in this case makes no difference, because this is due, the compromise of these files are due to user error. Bob simply walks away from his computer. He didn't lock his screen. Perhaps he could have locked his screen by pressing Control-Alt-Delete and locking his computer screen. Perhaps he could have had a screensaver that was set to activate at a very quick interval. There's lots of different things that he could have put on his computer to ensure that there would be no prying eyes. Again, this is user error. Bob could have been at a coffee shop. He could have walked away from his computer. He could have been viewing these files at a coffee shop, and someone could have been looking at the file's contents from over his shoulder. So lots of times what I want to make a point of is that user error gets involved, or user carelessness, in order for people to actually have access to confidential data. So this could be the case here with Bob's situation. So that's what this case study is about. It's about no matter what type of protection you put on a file, the protection is only as good as the user's judgment.